بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وآله الطيبين الطاهرين
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
اللهم أخرجني من ظلمات الوهم وأكرمني بنور الفهم اللهم افتح علينا أبواب رحمتك وانشر علينا خزائن علومك برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. We continue our discussion about mafhum and address mafhum al-ghaya today. Al-ghaya means the limit, the end. Sometimes in a sentence we have a term or expression that shows a kind of limit. For example, فَاغْسِلُوا وُجُوهَكُمْ وَأَيْدِيَكُمْ إِلَى الْمَرَافِقِ. Wash your faces and the hands. But for hands there is a ghaya. إِلَى الْمَرَافِقِ, up to marafiq. Or أَتِمُّ الصِّيَامَ إِلَى اللَّيْلِ, complete fasting إِلَى اللَّيْلِ, until night. So there are two discussions here. The first discussion, which has nothing to do with mafhum, is whether what is mentioned after ghaya, that not after ghaya, after that term which is used for ghaya, like after ila or hatta, is that included in the previous ruling or judgment or a statement, whatever it is? For example, when we say أَتِمُّ الصِّيَامَ إِلَى اللَّيْلِ, does it mean that we have also to fast in the night, or means up to, but doesn't include night? Or إِلَى الْمَرَافِقِ, does it mean marafiq also must be washed, or up to marafiq? So this is one point, that one discussion, whether ghaya is included in mughayya. Mughayya means the one for which you have brought a ghaya, like siyam or washing the hands. The second discussion is about mafhum. The first is something that is to be learned actually in Arabic syntax. الثالث مفهوم الغاية إذا ورد التقييد بالغاية مثل قوله فاغسلوا وجوهكم وأيديكم إلى المرافق فقد اختلف الأصوليون فيه من جهتين. When there is a modification by using a ghaya, a limit, like wash your faces and hands up to elbows, there are 2 points that ulama al-usul, scholars of usul, have disagreed. Al-jahatul ula, the first point is this, which I said is more linguistic than being related to usul. We're talking usul about it, but it's something to be learned from Arabic, and it can be different in different languages. Al-jahatul ula fi dukhul al-ghaya fi hukm al-mantuq. Ghaya, for example, in this example, al-marafiq, does it come under necessity of washing or not? Do you need to wash marafiq as well or not? هذا ما يعبر عنه. This point, the first point, is something which is also expressed as دخول الغاية في حكم المغير. Is ghaya the limit included in the ruling which is for what is limited. You have ghaya and you have mughayya. Mughayya is limited by ghaya. Ghaya is limit, like wash your hand. But this hand is limited. Ila al-marafiq. Okay, so mughayya is hand, yad. Ghaya is marafiq. So, is marafiq included in hand in the sense that you have to wash it or not? على كلا القولين فالبحث هنا في الدلالة المنطوقية. In any case, this has nothing to do with mafhum. This is about mantuq, about the spoken meaning. Whether necessity of washing includes qaya or not. It's not about mafhum, which is no necessity, no wujub. فالبحث هنا في الدلالة المنطقية أي دلالة المنطوق على الخروج أو عدمه. منطوق indicates خروج or doesn't indicate خروج. Means is it included or is excluded? Does marfaq come under washing of hand or doesn't come under washing of hand? There are four opinions actually here. فيها أقوال. أولا خروجها مطلقة. Some scholars have said always it's not included. وهو خيارة المحقق الخراساني. This is the opinion of صاحب الكفاية أخوند خراساني رحمة الله عليه والسيد الإمام الخميني قدس الله سرهما. These two scholars are examples. There are other people as examples of those who believe that ghaya is not included in mughayya. Of course, if there is additional evidence, that's another thing. But if there is no extra evidence, ghaya is not included. The second view is دخولها مطلقة. It's always included. The third view is to distinguish between two types. Sometimes ghaya and mughayya are of the same type. For example, mirfaq and the hand are from the same thing. But atimmu siyama ila al-layl means atimmu as-siyama fi an-nahar ila al-layl. Complete the fasting of the day up to the night. Night and day are not from the same type. So therefore, here they said it's not included. So ghaya is included in mughayya according to the third opinion if they come from the same type, from the same kind of nature, essence. But if they are different, like day and night, ghaya is not included. So التفصيل بينما إذا كانت الغاية وما قبلها متحدين في الجنس, to distinguish between when ghaya and what is before ghaya are the same, are identical. Fil jins means in nature, in genus, in general. Fatadkhulu, if it's this, if they are the same, it's covered. Like فَاغْسِلُوا وُجُوهَكُمْ وَأَيْدِيَكُمْ إِلَى الْمَرَافِقِ. Marafiq and aydiyakum are similar Because marafiq is also part of the aid, part of hand. It's not two separate things. فَيَجِبُ غَسْلُ الْمِرْفَقِ. Ghasl, not ghusl. Ghusl is ism masdar, but masdar is ghasl. Washing of the... وَبَيْنَمَا لَمْ يَكُنْ كَذَلِكَ. If they are not equal in nature, فَلَا يَدْخُلُ. Like what? ثُمَّ أَتِمُّ الصِّيَامَ إِلَى اللَّيْلِ. Complete the fasting till night. This is not a kind of case that ghaya and mughayya are the same. Why? Because فَإِنَّ اللَّيْلَ الْغَايَةِ يُغَايِرُ الْمُغَيَّى, which is النَّهَارِ. Night and day are different. Fast during the day till night. So, because night is different from day, so it means that night is not included. فَإِنَّ جِنْسَ النَّهَارِ عُرْفًا وَالنُّورُ وَجِنْسُ الْآخَرِ means جِنْسُ اللَّيْلِ هُوَ الظُّلْمَةِ. Darkness and light. فَهُمَا مُخْتَلِفَانِ جِنْسًا. So they are different in their nature. If you say, but both of them are time, see, orphan, they are different. For philosophers, yes, they say day and night are the same in being time. But for ordinary people, they say day and night are two opposite things. Yeah, they don't say these are two instances of time. وَاشْتِرَاكُهُمَا فِي الزَّمَانِ صَحِيحٌ لَكِنَّهُ أَمْرٌ عَقْلِيٌّ means it's not urfi. It's something that you understand by aql, but it's not a common sense understanding of these terms. The fourth opinion. So, عدم الدخول مطلقا or دخول مطلقا or تفصيل, which was the third opinion. The fourth is عدم الدلالة على شيء. It doesn't indicate anything. It doesn't indicate دخول. It doesn't indicate عدم الدخول. عدم الدلالة على شيء. It doesn't indicate anything. وإنما يتبع في الحكم القرائن الدالة على واحد منهما. We only have to follow in our ruling evidence that either is on the side of dukhul or side of adam al-dukhul. Basically, you don't understand from this by itself. You need something extra, additional, to help you decide. So, these are four opinions. Then, there is something about hatta. In Nahw, you have studied hatta. Hatta is sometimes used as one of the huruf al-jar. Huruf al-jar, one of them is hatta. Like min, fi, ila, hatta. Okay? Here, there is a discussion whether what comes after hatta is included or not. But if hatta is used as atifa, atf, atf. Like you say, ja'a zaydun wa amrun. This wav is for atf. Sometimes you say, ja'a zaydun fa amrun. Sometimes you say, ja'a zaydun thumma amrun. Sometimes you use hatta. Like mat al-nas hatta al-anbiya. People died, even the prophets. Means even the prophets also died. Okay? So, hatta can be used as one of the huruf al-jar. It can be used as atifa. So, he says, ثُمَّ إِنَّ اللَّفْزَ الدَّالَّ عَلَى الْقَايَةِ the term which indicates the limit, the end, رُبَمَا يَكُونُ لَفْظَةَ حَتَّى sometimes can be hatta. وَالْبَحْثُ فِي دُخُولِ الْغَايَةِ فِي حُكْمِ الْمُغَيَّى وَعَدَمِهِ إنما يتصور إذا كانت خافضة كما في قوله سبحانه حتى مطلع الفجر. This discussion, this debate only occur when hatta is khafida, means jarra. So if hatta is used as one of the huruf jar, then this discussion comes. That what is after hatta, what is majroor by hatta, is included or not. But if hatta is used as atifa, there is no discussion. أما إذا كانت عاطفة فهي خارجة عن البحث. Why خارجة عن البحث? Because it's clear that it is included. لأن الغاية فيها داخلة تحت حكم المغيّة قطعا. Because غاية with حتى العاطفة is certainly included. For example, مات الناس حتى الأنبياء. This hatta is atifa. Means مات الناس حتى مات الأنبياء. معناه أن الأنبياء ماتوا أيضا. والغرض من ذكر الغاية هو بيان أنه إذا كان الفرد الفائق على سائر أفراد المغيّة محكوما بالموت فكيف حال الآخرين. The reason we say مات الناس حتى الأنبياء is to say that this is so necessary and decisive that even Anbiya have passed away. And if Anbiya have passed away, then what about other people? Yeah? إذا كان الفرد الفائق, if the individual who is higher than others, like Anbiya who are other than other people, if they also die, so what about others? إذا كان الفرد الفائق على سائر أفراد المغيّة محكوما بالموت فكيف حال الآخرين. ونظيره القول المعروف مات كل أب حتى آدم. Similar to this is a famous saying that every father died, including Adam. Even Adam alayhi salam died. So, when it's for Atifa, there is no discussion, and it's very clear that we mean Anbiya also died or Adam also died. Now, what is Ayatollah Subhani's opinion? He mentioned 4 views. He says, إذا عرفت ذلك, if you have understood this, learned this, فالحق في دخول الغاية تحت المغيّة وعدمه هو القول الأول. The truth, the right position about this issue, whether Ghaya is included or not, is the first opinion, which was opinion of Muhaqqiq Khurasani and Imam Khomeini. أي عدم دخول الغاية في حكم المغيّر. Ghaya is not included. If there is, of course, no evidence, if there is no overriding evidence, Ghaya is not included. Why? أخذاً بالتبادر في مثل المقام. In such cases, we use and follow tabadur. What comes to your mind when you hear Ghaya? For example, تنزل أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها بإذن ربهم من كل أمر سلام هي حتى مطلع الفجر. What is coming first to your mind without any evidence? Just from this term or this sentence, what precedes other meanings and comes to your mind? What is mutabadir? فَإِنَّ الْمُتَبَادِرَ مِنْ أَنَّ النُّزُولَ أو السلام إلى مطلع الفجر. This salamun here hatta matla al-fajr. This hatta either is a gate for salamun or it is a gate for tanazzalu. The angels and spirits sent down are sent down. They descend hatta matla al-fajr, or this night is peace hatta matla al-fajr. In any case, it means that matla al-fajr is not included according to Allah subhanahu. فإن المتبادر منه أن النزول أو السلام إلى مطلع الفجر up to مطلع الفجر لا فيه نفسه, not in مطلع الفجر. Or for example, if someone says قرأت القرآن إلى سورة الإسراء, I recited the Quran up to chapter Isra. So what does it mean? It means that he has not recited this chapter. Yeah? فإن المتبادر خروج الإسراء وما بعده عن إخباره بالقراءة. What comes to our mind is that he has read and recited chapters before, but from chapter Isra and onwards has not recited. Yes?
So, if it's Adam of Dukhul, does that mean the marafiq are excluded from the washing?
Yeah.
So we don't wash the elbows?
Unless we have evidence. So here we have evidence that we should wash.
Evidence is murawayat.
Riwayat.
Okay, from ayah of Quran, there is no evidence that the elbows should be washed.
According to this view.
But is that مقدمة العلم, which is عقل?
Muqaddimatul ilm is just as much as it's necessary. You don't need to do all of it. You do a little bit more so that you are sure that you wash. فإن المتبادر منه أن النزول أو السلام إلى مطلع الفجر لا فيه نفسه لا في الفجر. وكقول القائل قرأت القرآن إلى سورة الإسراء فإن المتبادر خروج الإسراء وما بعده عن إخباره بالقراءة. What comes to our mind before anything else is that he has recited all the chapters before Isra. Isra and other chapters afterwards are not recited. فَإِن تَمَّ مَا ذَكَرْنَا مِنَ التَّبَادُرِ فَهُوَ. If what we claimed about tabatur is complete, then that's the right opinion, which is first one. If you don't accept tabadur, which means you don't accept the first opinion, which one is better? فَالْقَوْلُ الرَّابِعُ هُوَ الْأَقْوَى. And Rabi was to say that it doesn't indicate anything. من أنه لا ظهور لنفس التقييد بالغاية في دخولها في المغاية ولا في عدم دخولها. It doesn't show whether it's included or not. Okay, this is so far not about مفهوم الغاية. We just want to start مفهوم الغاية. This was about the meaning of غاية itself. Is غاية included or not? Yes.
Shaykhna, do we not have a linguistic usage of this way, which includes the ghaya? For example, اذهب إلى البيت. So obviously the speaker doesn't mean until outside the house. He intends that you go inside, for example. So what about this case, tabadul, in this situation?
So here there is, you can say there is evidence that you mean inside Bayt as well. There is a qarina. But for example, if there is no qarina, like for example, I send someone to someone else's house. I say, go to his house and check with this. It doesn't mean that you go inside. You go just up to his house, you don't enter and call them. You are. So, up to now is about the first point, which was whether ghaya is included or not. We go to the second point. Al-jahatu thaniya. Al-jahatu thaniya. This is the last point for today. Sometimes dalilul hukm al-shar'i. What is dalilul hukm al-shar'i? Means that reference that you have for Islamic ruling, like a hadith or ayah. You have a sentence, a statement, a command from which you understood religious ruling. Sometimes it has three aspects, three elements. Al-Mughayya. Al-Mughayya, what is limited. Al-Ghaya, limit. Third, Ma ba'da al-Ghaya, after that. For example, when we say فَغْسِلُوا وُجُوهَكُمْ وَأَيْدِيَكُمْ إِلَى الْمَرَافِقِ, you have Mughayya, which is yad. You have Ghaya, which is mirfaq. And you have Ma ba'da al-Ghaya, which is, for example, your arm, your shoulder, above marafiq. So here there is a chance, there is a possibility of discussing mafhum. At least we can discuss. We say, when you say ila al-marafiq, does it imply that here is not needed to be washed? Because here it's not ila al-marafiq. So there is a chance to discuss this. What if there is no ma ba'da al-ghaya? Then there is no chance to talk about it. For example, atammu siyama ila al-layl. Okay, we said about layl, there is a discussion. But what about after layl? There is no discussion because after layl again is night. Day. And you have to fast. Or for example, everything is halal unless you know it is haram, so you leave it. So when we say hatta ta'lama annahu haram, after this, then there is no discussion. So discussion about mafhum can only be relevant when there is a possibility of having something after ghaya, and you want to know that whether the ruling which was for before ghaya is extended to after ghaya or not. So ghaya itself is controversial, but it has nothing to do with mafhum. Mafhum is for after ghaya. ربما يشتمل دليل الحكم الشرعي على أمور ثلاثة. المغية, what is limited. الغاية, the limit. ما بعد الغاية الثالث, what comes after الغاية. نظير قوله سبحانه فاغسلوا وجوهكم وأيديكم إلى المرافق. فيقع الكلام في مفهوم الغاية. هل يدل على خروج ما بعد الغاية عن الحكم أو لا? Does it indicate that what is after marafiq, which is arm, is included or not? الظاهر دلالة الجملة على ارتفاع الحكم عما بعد الغاية. It seems that it shows that the ruling is removed from what comes after the limit. Because لأن المتفاهم العرفي في أمثال المقام هو تحديد الواجب وتبيين ما هو الوظيفة في مقام التوضؤ. What common sense understanding is that here wajib, what is obligatory, is limited, and that's end of your taklif. ثم إن البحث عن الجهة الثانية أنما يتصور فيما إذا كان دليل الحكم الشرعي مشتملا على الأمور الثلاثة. This discussion about second point about mafhum is only possible to be conceived if the reference for this religious ruling includes all the three things. Al-Mughayya, Al-Ghaya, Ma Ba'd Al-Ghaya. But إذا كان مشتملا على أمرين. But if it is only including two things, not the three. Al-Mughayya is included, Al-Ghaya is included, but there is nothing ma ba'd Al-Ghaya. So this discussion is not about mafhum, and it goes under the first point about Ghaya itself. أما إذا كان مشتملا على أمرين المغية والغاية فهو داخل في الجهة الأولى كما في قوله أتم الصيام إلى الليل. Complete fasting up to the night. After night we don't have anything to discuss. لا يبحث فيها عن الجهة الثانية لعدم الموضوع للبحث. There is no subject for discussion after night. or كل شيء حلال حتى تعلم أنه حرام. Everything is permissible till you are sure that it is haram. Of course, this is for the people who study, not someone says, I don't know any wajib or any haram, taklif. Yeah? So, between hilliya and hurma, there are two possibilities. Therefore, you cannot say what happens after that, after knowing something is haram. If you know something is haram, then it's haram. If it is after that, it is halal. There is no third possibility. Okay, alhamdulillah, we finished mafhumul wasf. Inshallah, next session we study mafhumul hasr. And that is when something like illa, innama is used to indicate exclusiveness. وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين.